33 days until Germany, which is insane.
That was my morning. Okay, now we're at the mall.
Do you think you will ever move to Germany permanently? Is what I love about breakfast places.
I'm trying to soak in these moments before I'm leaving, and one of the biggest things that I'm gonna miss is barbecue. Show you guys what I got.
Thank you guys for joining me on my little chat.
That is insane, is that not?
Let's go now. Hallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zu diesem neuen Vlog von mir. Heute ist Samstag, ja genau Samstag und fast 10 Uhr. Heute gehen ich und Mama zum Frühstück. Bin so sehr gespannt. Aber ja, it is already 33 days until Germany, which is insane. That is crazy. Guys, that is absolutely insane. We're on a month basis till the big Umzug. Well, not the big Umzug, it's just a little Umzug. You know what I mean. Like I said, right now I'm getting ready to go. The sun is like out and it's like really bright. I'm getting ready to go eat breakfast with my mom and I'm really excited because it's at a breakfast restaurant, like a cafe. It's called Another Broken Egg Cafe and it's like a breakfast place, which I feel like is one of its own niche of restaurants. I just love breakfast places so much. Like I said, it's its own niche of restaurant that you can't compare it to anything else. Like you can't say, do you like barbecue or do you like steak versus a breakfast place? Like it's its own thing. Is what I love about breakfast places. And I don't know why I haven't been in such a long time, but this one isn't like an IHOP, a fancier one. They just have more unique stuff. Zum Beispiel, they have pancakes that are made with like goat cheese. Like, are we being serious? Yeah, exactly. Bacon and grilled tomato Benedict, and then there's also a crawfish omelet. Yeah, these are the pancakes. I mean, they're not the most crazy thing, but are you guys kidding me? Lemon blueberry goat cheese, that seems so good.
Speaking of gespannt and German and all these things, before we head out, I just wanted to say that besides it being only, 33 days until Germany? Yeah, I just made a video about the cherry blossoms in Berlin, and I don't know if these are cherry blossoms. How is it that right after I made that video and found out about it, my cousin just so happened to send me the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen in Berlin? Like, she sent this to me on Snapchat. Are we being absolutely serious? Do you guys see that? Like, oh my gosh. That is insane, is that not? I couldn't believe that. I've never seen before when I just now found out that Berlin has beautiful flowers. Anyway, if I see beautiful flowers, I'll definitely be sure to vlog it for you guys because what in the world? What are... Okay. Let me spray my perfume. Spray. Whatever. Put on my shoes and be out the door. Well, not that door, but the front door. Also, do you guys see my nails? I just did them. They're so cute. They're like really long too, but they have like gold and glitter and I like them a lot. Leute, habe ich meine Tasche vergessen? Wie konnte ich das tun? My bag with 5,000 keychains. I feel like by the end of the summer I need to do a keychain tour. Let's go now. now we're at the mall. I don't know what we're doing exactly right now, but we're walking. Guys, they're controlling the entry into the store. It was very confusing. Yeah, there's like this lady at the front, like security. She has like a bunch of like border in front of the store. And then she was like, come over here. And it like seemed so ominous that she was like, we're controlling the store to ensure a good customer experience. And safety. And I was like,
It's not safe here.
well, like, do you have to like come whisper to me that like
It looked like at the airport.
it looked, yeah, it looked like the airport to get into Burlington. Like,
I wonder
crazy.
what goes on in Burlington. Did they use that?
They're pulling a heist in Burlington. In Germany, there was this store that I really liked. It was a jewelry store, and it's called Lovisa. Let me know if you guys know about Lovisa, because I love it. I just have like a lot of memories in here. For example, like look at all the jewelry that they have. Victoria's Secret, my friends. What is this with flowers and stuff? I don't think I want flowers like that. Interesting. I love the perfumes here, guys. You know that I love the perfumes here. Wait, they have a new one. Is this new? I think they have a new one. Hold up. My aunt uses this perfume. Victoria's Secret just had their fashion show casting, but I'm not 18 or tall, so very expensive. $80 anyway. I'm gonna go to the perfumes and lotion section, where the rest of them are, because that's my favorite part of the store. There's a shimmer one now. Wait, what is this? Pure Seduction Vacation? What does that mean? Wait, I don't want this to be sparkly. Okay, it's fine. I don't like it. I'm trying to find one of my favorite ones. What is this? Wait, are these like summery? Wait a second. What is that? Oh, it's kind of good. Oh wait, oh my gosh, wait, these all smell so summery. Wait, they have all these like summery looking ones. Good. Do they have my favorite vanilla one? I'm not sure. I hope they do. It's like my favorite. They do. I love this one. This is my second favorite regular spray. Vanilla Lace. Wait, I like this. I like this. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so cute.
Pay with your Apple Card.
Okay, I'll just use my phone. I just got back from the mall. I went to Pink and Victoria's Secrets. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I got. I got this stuff for Germany mostly, so I'm not gonna be wearing it a lot here because I want to keep it nice and new and clean. First, I'm gonna start with what I got from Pink, which I didn't film because my camera was running out of battery. They had an underwear sale. I know, so special. Usually they have 5 panties for $35 and now they had 7 for $35. So I was like, okay. Strawberries, of course. Next, I got this one. Yes, we're doing an underwear haul. Sorry if I didn't mention that already. Welcome to my world, guys. Next, I got this pink one with the band that looks like this. It has pink and it's like... And then next, we got strawberries. Wait, did I get 2 I didn't even realize I got 2 strawberry ones. Anyway, this one is the seamless kind. Strawberries as well. That's tan. And then I got gray. Gray is so boring. Why would you get gray? It has a butterfly. Of course I have to get the butterfly. Next I got this boy short one that has the band as well with butterflies from Victoria's Secret. It's just a white sweater, a little Victoria's Secret pattern there, and then also on the side it says Angel. And I'm still super butthurt about there being a Victoria's Secret casting and you have to be 18, and they just so happened to put it only months before I'm 18. So, wait, why is that so cute? Oh my gosh. Do you guys see how the sleeves are so long? That's so cute. Wait, I want to see the hood really bad. Wait, that's really cute. Why is this like the cutest thing I've ever seen? And then... Ich sehe so modisch aus. Könnt ihr das sehen? Geil. Richtig geil. Ich bin so gespannt. That was my morning. My amazing morning. frosted cookies at this late hour of the evening. So right now I'm making Ukrainian sour cream cookies, and I have all my stuff, which I'm gonna put some lemon zest, and then I also have some almond extract and other things. We're just having a little cookie making sesh in the middle of the night, and that's okay. Ist es 13 Uhr, halb 14 Uhr. Ich habe keine Ahnung, aber ja. Finally soaking in the moments before I leave to go to Germany, which is crazy. The big Umzug is coming, guys. And we're going out to eat. We're gonna go get barbecue, which I'm gonna be showing you guys the more Texan side of my channel because I'm trying to soak in these moments before I'm leaving, and one of the biggest things that I'm gonna miss is barbecue. There is the American side of me, is especially the Texan side, because Texans, whenever they're abroad, are like, I'm from Texas before they say I'm from America. You can ask like any Texan. Being a Texan, I'm gonna be doing that, of course. A lot of my audience is from Germany, so I'll just be sharing that little segment of my life. I feel like my average audience member does not know what a banana pudding is. Cultural anomaly of Texas and the South in general. Over here we have all the puddings. There's banana one, and then there's also chocolate, but then there's also pies down here. asked you guys to give me questions and people have been asking for a Q&A. Okay, so starting off, we have what is my favorite song? And this question, I love getting this question because people don't really like my answer because I don't have a favorite song. And instead, I have a huge playlist on Spotify where I have Spotify recommend me songs, and that is what I listen to. It's just one big recommendation playlist, and whenever I like the song, I add it. If I don't like it, I skip it until I like a song that they give me. And it's mostly remixes, Tiesto, house music, dance music, party music. Like, if I can't dance to it, it's not going in my playlist. So that is what my playlist looks like. It looks like that. Who do you visit while in Berlin? So when I go to Berlin every summer, I live with my mom's side of the family. So her mom, her mom's mom, her sister, and her kids. So I live there most of the time. The reason that I say that I live there and I don't visit is because I fully like integrate in there. Like, I have my own bathroom that I use. I go to the store to buy myself my groceries. I do things around the house, like I cook. It's like I moved there basically. So that's like where my main residence is. Sometimes we stay with my mom's husband and his apartment. Yeah, so whenever we visit, we first go there sometimes, then we go over to the house. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to make videos there because there's just always stuff going on and it's so aesthetic, and my grandma, she has a garden, and it's like my cousins are there, and it's just so homey and nice, and I'm just so excited to show this to you guys because I think about this place a lot and I love it so much. So please stay tuned for when I show you that because I'm so excited. Favorite place traveled to besides Germany, because this is an obvious fact. Like, we all know that Germany is my favorite place to be. Probably Greece. Even though I've been to France as well, which I really liked, history, the looks, vibe of France. I visited Greece when I was 10 years old with my whole family that I was just talking about, and it was so much fun. Like, just the memories of being there outweigh like the fanciness of Paris and like all these other things. So I feel like it's just so nostalgic whenever I think about going to Greece because I love it so much. I loved that whole vacation, and we were there for 2 weeks, and it was me, my mom, her mom, mom's sister, so my aunt, and her 3 kids, which are my cousins, which it was like a lot of people, and I love all of them, and it was so much fun, and I wish that I could go back. So what is your German level? This one is hard to gauge because formally it's high, but it's not fluent formally. Conversationally, completely fine. So I would say about B1, B2. I've always been very conservative with my levels. Like, I called myself A1 until a couple of months ago, until people were like, you are not A1. Well, maybe I could be, no one knows. I've never taken any of the Goethe tests or anything, so I don't know. I don't have like a formal certificate. How long have you been learning German? I first dabbled in German like vocab and words in 5th grade. I used to make like videos where I would speak German when in reality I was just Googling every word in English to German in Google Translate, and then I would string it together without conjugating anything, without changing anything, without any sense of grammar, and that was me speaking German. Formally learning it, that would be 9th grade. Well, actually more like 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 years ago. For 2.5 years, I've been like formally learning German. What clubs are you in high school? German club, my school's medical club. What is your city/town, and are there any big attractions? So, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm in Houston. Honestly, I don't know. There's like nothing hyped up about Houston. Not like me being like throwing a pity party because I'm in Houston and not like Berlin or something. There's honestly nothing besides like, I would say the zoo, the museum. There's really nothing, honestly, that I can think of. There used to be a lot of stuff, but that was before I was born. So like, it's mainly like a car-centered city that's not walkable at all. Favorite country songs, if you have any? Oh, that's a hard one. I like a lot of things by Blake Shelton, so if you go dabble in that, that is where I usually am. Love you, Noelle. What is your favorite food and favorite place you've been? Oh my gosh. Also, love you too. In case we're not aware, I love you too. Not one food in particular, like not a dish,
which would be a smorgasbord slash Abendbrot with meats and cheeses, and that's like the Abendbrot style, but always have to have tea or coffee. I would say the smorgasbord side is more where I lean, so it's basically like having a huge snack plate, having variety and like a lot of things to choose from. That is my favorite kind of food. And then also, you asked what is your favorite place you've been. I've already mentioned Greece, but another place that I really liked was Paris. Top 5 places you want to travel to next. Oh my gosh, wait, this is the hard one. Okay, I'm not gonna do cities because they would just all be cities in Germany and surrounding countries. So I'm just gonna do countries instead. Czech Republic, Poland, Italy, Greece again, and I would really like to go to Paris again / France again. Do you think you will ever move to Germany permanently? I don't know if Berlin would be specifically, but my family is there and I would definitely love to live in Berlin. That's like my dream. I love Berlin, but honestly anywhere in Germany that's not the south. I'm sorry, it's just I feel so connected to northern and eastern Germany that I don't think I could live life to the fullest any other place in Germany. Where and what do you see yourself doing in 5 years or after college? After college, or maybe like I said earlier, I don't know what the future holds, so either in college, after college, just around that time. I definitely want to live in Germany. In terms of my job, I definitely want to do something with languages. That's what I'm good at. I was thinking about teaching English in Germany, and specifically gymnasium teachers. They're required to teach 2 subjects, and I figured I could teach English and history and live out my dreams of living in Germany, doing something with history, doing something with languages, and still being connected to English in some way. And that just seems so like niche to me that's what I think about. So, and those are my wonderful questions that you guys sent me, so thank you guys so much for sending me those questions. I am American, I'm Texan, and I will always be Texan, and there's just things that I'm gonna miss. I'm talking like I'm moving away forever. I'm just visiting, but like we're traveling the world here. We're world travelers. That's like a month at this point. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Anyway, but one thing that I'm definitely not gonna miss is the lack of dairy products here, because Germany has something we don't, and that is a huge selection of dairy products, including lots of yogurt, lots of cheese, and lots of Quark. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm gonna be making so many videos about that. So many aesthetic cooking videos, and my grandma, my mom's mom, she has so many little cute little things. Her house is so nice, her kitchen is so aesthetic, and it's like the Slavic aesthetic. Going grocery shopping, hanging out with my cousin. Oh my gosh, I really hope that my cousin is gonna want to participate. Thank you guys for joining me on my little chat, and I hope that you liked it.
Auf jeden Fall. What is going on? What are all there are, oh my gosh, I have so many notifications. I had my phone on do not disturb and it's just going and going and going.